Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam, angam langaite girim, yat kripadamaham bande paramananda madhavam, Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram, Sri Guru Dinatarinam. Hare Krishna, very dear devotees. Thank you so much for joining us for our Kartik special daily divine discussion. I am very grateful to each and every one of you for coming and thus encouraging me and giving me this wonderful opportunity to glorify the Lordships. Yes, glorification of Lordships is Srimad Bhagavatam. Anything connected to Krishna is Bhagavatam. Right? So we are having Bhagavatam and we are glorifying Krishna in the month of Kartik. So glorifying Krishna in general, yes, is glorious because that is what is the duty of every soul. But in the month of Kartik, we are benefited thousandfolds, 1,000 times when we glorify Krishna. So let's take part in this 1000x journey. We are continuing from yesterday's theme. Yesterday, 1.3.5, we were at this. Yes, and we were seeing who's the seed of all the incarnations. Right? So, continuing the theme. Lord Shiva is not an ordinary living being. He is the plenary portion of the Lord. But because Lord Shiva is in direct touch with the material nature, he is not exactly in the same transcendental position as Lord Vishnu. The difference is like that between milk and yogurt. Yogurt is nothing but milk, and yet it cannot be used in place of milk. Okay. And this particular analogy of milk and curd is given in the Brahma Samhita. Yes, the shloka is as follows: Shiram yata dadi vikara vishesha yoga sanjayate nahi tata pritagasti heto yashambhutam api tatha samupaiti karya govindamadi purusham tamaham vajam. Yes, so milk is the source and yogurt is the transformation of milk. So it's a very superb analogy that Brahmaji himself is telling. Yes, Brahmaji, who's giving this analogy? Brahma is giving this analogy, right? And Brahma is telling, hey, we all need to understand this that Krishna, Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Gacchami. Another thing about Shiva, just when Krishna comes with all the incarnations, yes, Rama, Varaha, Narsimha, Vamana, yes, he also comes with Shiva. And what is the role of Shiva? Right in the at the time when Krishna is 6 days old, Shiva has a role to play. When is that, Prabhuji? When does Shiva play his role? I'll tell you. What happens on the 6th day of Krishna's advent? There is Putana. Putana, what happens on the 6th day? And what does Putana do? Putana smears her breasts with the Kalakuta poison. And as soon as Krishna sees the poison, Krishna says, this is not my department. Drinking poison is Shiva's department. So he summons Shiva, come. And then it is Shiva actually who drinks the poison. He comes, he manifests there and he drinks the poison. Job done. Now Krishna says, now I'll take the life. Then he starts sucking the life of Putana. So whenever Krishna needs Shiva, he can even invoke Shiva because ultimately Shiva is, yes, an expansion of Krishna. Yes, but Shiva is still not Bhagavan. He's not Bhagavan. And neither is the Jiva. He's in between. So there's an analogy, just like a painter. A painter is painting, right? So painter has a paintbrush. He has a paint, and he has the wall. The three modes of material nature are compared to the paint. right? They compare to the paint. The painter is Krishna himself. But if he has to come in contact with the paint, he uses a glove, a covering, a glove and a paintbrush. That's how he paints the wall. So this particular apparatus is compared to Shiva, right? Because when he wants to come, he doesn't directly come in touch with the material nature. No, not directly. So whenever he has to interact with the material nature, he interacts via the medium of Shiva. So Shiva is neither ordinary living entity because he's dealing with Lord Shakti, nor is he Lord. Because milk and yogurt is a transformation of milk. But yogurt is not milk also. It cannot be used in place of milk. In fact, if one takes a lot of milk, one gets digestion problem. He has gastric issues. And how can that gastric issue be countered? You take curd, right? So milk and curd have two different applications. They're not the same. So that's something we need to understand. Okay, moving ahead. So here guna avatars are described. Next. The next incarnations are the Manu. Okay. Within one day's duration of the life of Brahma, which is calculated by our solar year as 4,32,000 to be precise, into 1,000 years, there are 14 Manus. Therefore, there are 420 Manus in 1 month of Brahma and 405040 Manus in 1 year of Brahma. Where Brahma lives for 100 years of age, therefore, there are 5040 into 100 Manus in the duration of Brahma's life. There are innumerable universes with one Brahma in each of them, and all of them are created and annihilated during the breathing time of Krishna. Therefore, one can simply imagine how many billions of Manus are there during one breath of Purusha. Yes, because the universes are unlimited. So how many Manus? So this incarnations is called Manvantara, Manavantara Avatar. To be precise, the Manus are also empowered, definitely empowered incarnations. But Manvantara incarnation is different. He's different from the Manus. So Manvantara incarnation in fact comes to empower the Manu Putras, Indra, demigods, and the seven rishis, Saptarishi. So these are all the key factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are the 5 people who have strategic role in the creation. And that particular Manvantara. Manvantara is the period of Manus, which is 71 cycles, 71 to 72 cycles of Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. 71 to 72. So these 4. But who is the one who comes and empowers them? Without Krishna, the 6th factor, Manvantara Avatar, they all do not get empowered. So Manvantara Avatar is actually a different entity. And Manus as such, if you see, well, Manus are definitely empowered incarnations of Krishna. But Manvantara Avatar is different. Now, if you see, Manus who are prominent within this universe as follows. Other universes, we cannot say much. This universe is the first Manu is Yajna. He is the Swayambhu Manu. The first. The second one is Vibhu. Third is Satya Sena. Fourth is Hari. Hari is the one who delivers Gajendra. And Swayambhu Manu and Yajna are two different people, actually. Yajna is the son of. So these are all in the period of Manu. Who is that Manvantara Avatar? That is the names. That's the name of it. So if you see, Yajna is the son of Yajna and Dakshina. Two of them come as a couple. The son of Ruchi and Akuti. Actually, he is the grandson of Swayambhu Manu, Yajna, Yajna Murti. Hari In the period of Hari, Hari is the incarnation who comes in the period of Tamas Manu. Because as such, Uttama, Tamasa, and Swarocha, they are the three children of um, Priyavrat Maharaj, who is Swayambhu Manu's son. So we have to understand properly that these Manus are actually different and Manvantra avatars are different. Vaikuntha is a Manvantra avatar who comes in the Raivat. Ajita is the Manvantra avatar who comes for churning helping the demigods to churn the milk ocean. He is Ajit, the leader of demigods. Right? He comes in Chakshush Manu because Chakshush is different. Vaivasvat Manu is sun god's son, Vaivasvat Manu. And Vamana is his Manvantra avatar. So this is our Manvantra avatar. Sarvabhauma in Savarni, Rishabha in Dakshavarni, Vishwaksena in Brahma Savarni. These are future. Some of the Manus have already appeared. Yes, these have appeared. They are doing tapasya. They are doing their penance. When the time comes, they will appear. Both Manus as well as Manvantra avatar will come later. They will come at that time. But most of the Savarnis have already appeared. All the Savarnis have appeared because after the eight, it's all Savarni. Savarni and his Brahma Savarni, Dharma Savarni, Rudra Savarni, Deva Savarni, Indra Savarni. So all of them. These are the Manus. And their respective Manvantra avatars, they will appear. They will appear. This particular concept is clarified in the 8th canto, where you'll see that these Manus and the Manvantra avatars are different. Yes. So these are the names of Manus and these are the names of Manvantra avatars. So both of them are described in the purport. So 4,32,320,000,000 as described above. Hare Krishna. This is the 12 hours. In the 12 hours of Brahma, these 14 Manus and the Manvantra avatars. Hare Krishna. So what avatar is Krishna? Krishna is not any avatar. He is avatari. But still, he also plays the role of an avatar. And one of the avatar role that he plays is called Yuga avatar. Because what do Yuga avatar do? They give the Yuga Dharma. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga. And in each incarnation, in each Yuga, he comes of a different color. The Satya Yuga, he comes as white. He has different names. Shukla, Hamsa, different names. In Treta Yuga, he comes as Yajna. He is red in color. In Dwapar Yuga, he comes as Krishna himself. And he establishes the process of deity worship. This is all there in the 11th canto, 5th chapter. And Kali Yuga, he comes in golden form. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he is our Yuga avatar. And he gives us the dharma of chanting and dancing, doing Sankirtan. Right. So Lord Krishna, he performed various wonderful pastimes. He has so many leelas. And after, we need to understand Krishna performed pastime on this earth for 125 years. But even after performing his pastime, still he ran out of time. Many tasks he could not do. So we need to understand this from the Lord that it is possible that even we might not be able to complete our task. We should not be attached to perfectionism. We have that sometimes tendency. We are perfectionist. We want everything perfect. But even God could not complete his task. Yes, so Krishna had to delegate some task to Uddhav. Uddhav, sorry, I'm not able to finish my task. So you go and preach in Badrikashram. Those sages, you go there instead of me. So he teaches him Uddhav Gita. I'll teach you Uddhav Gita. You go and tell them. Yes, Krishna didn't finish his task. Then if you look at after Krishna leaves, Krishna Swadhamopagate. Krishna leaves to his own abode. There he realizes, oh, I taught all these conditioned souls to surrender. I told them. That's what I taught. But these guys will not learn how to surrender unless and until I show them how to surrender. So what to do? I have to come again. So he comes again as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he comes and he teaches the process of Sankirtan. That is how to surrender. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Puri. There's a very beautiful song, the Sharanagati. Jive Daya Puri. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Puri. Swaparshad Swiyadhama Saha Avatari. अत्यंत दुर्लभ प्रेम पुरी दान शिकाय शरणागति भक्तेर प्राण. Yes, so Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, yes, he has come. He came from the spiritual world, Krishna, as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And what he has come? Jive Doya Kori. Jive Doya is what? Jive Doya is preaching, or it literally means compassion for fallen souls. Jiva means fallen souls, right? So, Jive Doya, to give compassion to fallen soul, he comes. And how did he come? Swaparshada. He brought all his associates. Swiyadhama, he brought his abode of Mayapur. And along with that, Saha Avatari, he is that original personality. Himself came. He is Avatari. That means he is the origin, he is the source of all avatars. He came. Then Atyanta Durlabha Prema. Prema is not just rare. Durlabh means rare. He is Atyanta Durlabh, very, very rare. Koribare Dan, he just distributed. Dan has many, many uh, meanings. Dan, but Dan always means free. It means either charity or to distribute freely. Just to gift. So he gave gift is how many? Have you ever charged for gift? You say, okay, I have brought some gift for you. What is that gift? See, these are wonderful books I brought for you. Thank you. What thank you? Give me money now. No, gift is always free. Dan is free. So what did he do? Atyanta Durlabha Prema Koribare Dan. He gave donation, gift. And Shikaya Sharanagati Katera Pram. He taught everyone what? He taught everyone the process of surrender. Bhakatera Pram. This is the heart of all the devotees. The life of all devotees is surrender, Sharanagati process. And then that is mentioned. Daya Atma Nivedana Tritvivarna Avasharakibhe Krishna Vasapalana Bhakti Anukula Matra Karera Svikar Bhakti Pratikula Bhava Rajangikara. Yes. So what are the six processes? There are six ways of Sharanagati. The first is Dainya. Dainya means humility. Pranadapi Shunicha. Atma Nivedan, which means full dedication. Yes, dedicating oneself to service of Krishna, not doing anything else. Surrender. Atma Nivedan, dedication. Goptrutve Varan. Goptrutve Varan means accepting Krishna as the only maintainer. Then Avashya Rakhibe Krishna Vishwasa Palan. For this, believing that only Krishna will save us. Krishna is the protector. Four. Fifth is Bhakti Anukula Matra Karya Svikar, doing things favorable for Krishna. And sixth is Bhakti Pratikula Bhava Varajangikar. We do not have this feeling of doing anything against Krishna consciousness. Anything that's against Krishna consciousness, we will not. So like that. Sadanga Sharanagati Hui Bejar Har Prarthana Sunesh Nanda Kumara. So whoever has, we say many times, will Krishna listen to our prayers? Yes, Krishna listens to prayers. He has ears. He will listen. But what is the meaning of listening? Listening means to bless. When does Krishna bless? Shada Anga Sharanagati Hoibe Jaha. Whoever is following these principles, 6 principles of surrender, Tahara Prarthana Shune Sri Nanda Kumar. Then only Krishna will take one's prayers very seriously. So first we have to do our part. Our homework is Sharanagati. Without doing our homework, we go and demand from Krishna why Krishna is not listening to us. That is not foolish. That is foolishness. That's not proper. So bhaktas, as devotees, we have to do our part of the 6 limbs of Sharanagati. Then Krishna will listen to our prayers. Yes. So it's next. I will just complete the bhajan. Rupa sanatana pade dante trina kuri bhakati vinoda pode domo pada dhuri. Kandiya kandiya bole amito adham shikaya sharanagati rohe uttama. So Rupa Sanatana Pade Dante Trinakuri. I'm taking a straw of, a straw or a piece of grass, a blade of grass, and putting it in between my teeth. This is indicating humility, or it says that my consciousness is like that of animal. I'm just like animal. See, I'm eating grass. It's raw grass. I'm eating that dry grass. That's my consciousness. So I'm as good as an animal. So like that, Sri Rupa Sanatana Pade Duhu Pada Duri. I'm clasping my both hands. When we offer Dandvat Pranam, that's the consciousness. We're offering Dandvat, our hands are like this. Actually, we should imagine our hands touching the lotus feet of the deity. So similarly, I'm offering my prostrated obeisances and clasping the lotus feet of Rupa and Sanatana. That's how Bhaktivinoda Thakur is showing by his example. And what I'm doing, Kandiya, Kandiya, I'm crying and crying. Bole Amito Adham, I'm saying that I am fallen. Shikhaye Sharanagati Korohe Uttam. Please make me worthy by teaching me surrender. This is Krishna's plan. So Krishna's plan of surrender came later. And without this, you will not listen. Doesn't listen. So all the incarnations of Lord are mentioned in the revealed scriptures. There is no scope of an impostor to become an incarnation, for an incarnation must be mentioned in Shastras. An incarnation does not declare himself to be an incarnation of the Lord, but great sages agree by the symptoms mentioned in the revealed scriptures. The features of incarnations and the particular type of mission which he has to execute are mentioned in the revealed scriptures. Yes, the name and purpose, both are mentioned thoroughly in the revealed scriptures. So one cannot say I'm an incarnation of Lord. Just get up and tell, okay, I'm Lord's incarnation. I'm an avatar. You didn't know. Why you call yourself avatar? Because I have so many followers, you see. Everybody is calling, they're all chanting my names. And all these personalities are calling me incarnation, avatar. No, you let even you have uh, you know 5 billion, 7 billion followers, all of them calling you God. Hiranyakashipu had that. Hiranyakashipu had forced and made such a system that everybody except one boy, his own son, was calling him God, Bhagavan Hiranyakashipu. We all saw that, right? Mahavatar Narsimha story. They were all made to chant that mantra. I exactly don't know what is that mantra, but yes, that is. They also had a Maha mantra. It's not Maha mantra. There's Mahapap mantra. Yes, it is. They were all chanting. See, they were all chanting. They were all voting for him as God. But even if the entire universal population calls you God, if the scriptures are not mentioning your name, you are not God. Yes. And okay, you're God. Then what is your purpose? Your purpose has to be divine. Janma karma chame divyam. Karma is divyam. Divya karma is called as Leela. And this Leela is mentioned before. For example, you'll find Prithu Maharaj. He is an incarnation of Lord who comes in the fourth canto of Bhagavatam. He's Bhupalana Shakti Shaktiavish avatar. So he's an avatar who is representing the the particular opulence of ruling the world. So as soon as he comes to rule, there are many bards who come. Where bards are those who come and glorify the Lord. Sutamaga the Vandina. And they come and glorify Prithu like anything, foretelling his purpose and his activities. And Prithu has to stop them and say, okay, wait a minute. I have not done all these things. So please wait until these all things are done. But the point what I'm trying to make here is if they have a purpose. Last paragraph. Apart from direct incarnations, there are innumerable empowered incarnations. So there is direct incarnations of Lord and there are Shakti Avesh Avatar. So what is empowered? Empowered incarnations are actually Jivatmas. They are Jivas. But they are infested with the power of Lord, the potency of Lord. Narada, he is Bhakti Shakti Avesh Avatar. They are all called as what? Shakti Avesh Avatar. Then there is Vyas. He is Sahitya Satya Avesh Avatar. The four Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana, Sanat Kumar, they also represent yoga, tapasya, vairagya, and jnana. Knowledge, renunciation, austerity, and the mysticism. Yes, they are all that respective Saktavish avatars. Yes, Prithu, I just mentioned. He is Bhupalana. He is the Saktavish avatar who rules the earth effectively. There is also Parashuram. Parashuram is a Saktavish avatar who is Dushta Damana to curb the evil forces. Dushta Damana Saktavish avatar. So like this, we find that they are all in, like this. There are innumerable. We can't count. Now, once there was a discussion: is Prabhupada Shaktavish avatar? Yes, because he has this power and Shakti of preaching all over the world. Yes, he's empowered. Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi Tara Pravarta. He established Krishna consciousness throughout the whole world. He circled the globe 14 times in 11 years, establishing 108 temples. It's a task that is not possible by any ordinary human being. So definitely there is empowerment. There's empowerment that has made it possible. They are also mentioned in the revealed scriptures. Yes, again, one cannot say that one is Shakti, the revealed scriptures. Now, Prabhuji, Prabhupada is mentioned, yes, Kirata, Hunandra, Pulinda, Pulkasha, Avira, Shumbha, Yavana, Kasadaya, Yanyecha, Papa, Yadapashaya, Shuddhanti, Tasme, Prabhu Vishnavi Namaha. So there is a document actually, I'm not able to find it right now. There's a document which devotees have made how Srila Prabhupada is actually predicted in scriptures. All these things that's happening is predicted. Bhagavatam itself directly predicts the divine advent of Prabhupada who preaches all over the Kirata, Hunandra, Pulinda, Pulka, Shabira, Shumbaya, Vanakasadi, all the classes. It's mentioned. Even Nityanand Prabhu saying, Mora Sena Pati Bhakta, my Senapati Bhakta will come. And he will make the holy name be chanted everywhere. And it's Prabhupada who took the holy name to the west. Prithvi Cheyadi Yatanagara Gram Sarvatra Prachar Hoibe Mora Nam. So like this, there are many proofs mentioned. Bhavishya Puran mentions. The Bhavishya Puran mentions that how Bhakti Devi is going to go and go abroad. There's a discussion. And there'll be many seeds which will be laid abroad. Like this, we can see that many predictions are there. So they are also mentioned. Shaktavish avatars are also revealed in scriptures. Very well. Such incarnations are directly as well as indirectly empowered. When they are directly empowered incarnations, they are called as incarnation, avatars. This is avatar. Just 1 minute. I need to plug in. Thank you. And when they're indirectly empowered, they're called as vibhuti. Vibhuti. Vishesha Rupena Bhuti. Vibhuti is an opulence of Krishna. So Krishna gives various opulences. Adityanam Aham Vishnu Jyotisham Ravisharabhiram Shuman Marichir Maruta Jasmi Nakshatranam Aham Shashi. So they're all vibhutis. So directly empowered are Kumaras, Narada, Prithu, Shesha, Ananta, etc. They are all actually his directly empowered Shaktavish avatars. On the other hand, vibhutis are given in the 10th chapter. All of them are vibhutis. Totally, Krishna's 81 vibhutis are there. 81 opulences. They are mentioned, we can read. So these 81 opulences of Krishna are in the Vibhuti Yoga chapter. And the vibhutis can go on. Because in 10.41, Krishna says, Yat Yat Vibhuti Mat Sattvam Shrimatu Vitameva. It's impossible for me to tell you all my vibhutis. So wherever you see something extraordinary, please understand it's my opulence. Mama Tejo Amsa Sambhav. Correct? For all these different types of incarnations, the fountain it is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. That's the whole bottom line of this verse. So I'll just tell something for this Kartik Mas. Actually, who's the source of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu? Mahavishnu. I'll show you one shloka. This comes in the third canto of Bhagavatam. This glorification of Krishna. This is Uddhava remembering Krishna. यन्मर्दलीलोपैकं स्वयोगमायाबलं दर्शयतागीतं विस्पापनं स्वस्य च सौभगऋद्धे परं पदं भूषणभूषणाङ्गम्. So one line that I wanted to, as such, highlight here is Vispapanam Swa Asya Cha Saubhagariddhi. Krishna is somebody who is even attractive, astonishing, astonishingly attractive to his own Saubhaga, Swasya, of his own incarnation. So even Mahavishnu he got attracted to Krishna. And there is one whole chapter, 10th canto, 88th chapter, Mahavishnu stealing the sons of Brahmanas. It's mentioned in Bhagavatam, he steals the 9 children of Brahmanas. He steals them with the hope to have darshan of Krishna. Then that Brahmana went and started chastising Yudhishthir Maharaj. What is this? What kind of king you are? The son is dying before father. See, it's those days. If son is dying before father, the problem is with the king. The king is doing papa karma, because of which this nonsense is happening. That's how he says. So then Arjuna says, I'll find out who is the culprit, else I'll commit suicide. Arjuna does this many times. He doesn't check with Krishna. He directly declares. Even before killing Jayadratha, Arjuna told the same thing. If I don't kill Jayadratha by the end of the day, I will enter fire. That's my anxiety now to protect my devotee. Protecting devotee is my job description. My devotee will take whatever vows, and I have to protect that fellow. What to do? So Arjuna, you take such dangerous vows. Please check with me once next time. Even Yudhishthir Maharaj did something like that. When Duryodhana was brought out of water, he actually pokes him a lot. Yudhishthir Maharaj, Duryodhana was hiding because he had this power to hide in water and hold his breath. He had that power. So Krishna tells Yudhishthir Maharaj, somehow you very intelligently, diplomatically convince him to come. And Yudhishthir does that. And after he comes out, Yudhishthir tells, Hey Duryodhana, we are 5 brothers, you are one. The war is still not over. You can choose any one of us, who will fight with you. And if that person is defeated, we will accept defeat. You win. The kingdom is yours. Krishna was very, very upset. Yudhishthira, why are you so passive? This guy, he will tell Nakul or Sahadev, it's finished, over. Game over for you. So don't give such, stupid deals. So Krishna's devotees, he has to, Krishna takes anxiety to protect his vows. So similarly, now Arjuna had told like this. Then Arjuna, Krishna asked Arjuna, do you have any idea where the children are? Arjuna says, God knows. That's you know. God knows. Krishna says, yes, I know where they are. They are actually with Mahavishnu. And Arjuna had no idea where Mahavishnu lives. He knows, the Shastras he has studied. Mahavishnu is there in Karana Sagar, from whose course all varieties of universes come. Yeah, Arjuna said, I don't know. Even Google Map location, you type Mahavishnu's home, it will not come. Because it's out of, what to speak of out of the world, it's out of the universe. Then there's a geography mentioned that how Krishna crosses over all these various seven islands. Then he crosses the Lokalok mountains. He pierces through the shell of this universe and then goes and meets. So even Mahavishnu had this desire to have darshan of Krishna. Such is the glory of Krishna, Krishna darshan. There's a beautiful shloka that is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. I want to show it to all of you. Oh, yes. He's glorifying the gopis. गोप्यस्तपक्युमचरण्यदमुष्य रूपम् लावण्यसारमसमूर्ध्वमनन्य सिद्धम् दिग्दीप्तिवन्ति अनुसवाभिनवम् दुरापम् एकान्तधाम यशसः श्रिय ऐश्वरस्य. Gopyastapakkim, what austerities have gopis performed? Why? Acharan yad amushya rupam, this amazing form of Lord, which is Lavanya Saram. It is the source of all beauty is taken away by Krishna. Yes. And anything comes in contact with Krishna, their beauty is lost. For example, there's a beautiful lotus. You tell, and Krishna is standing. You tell Krishna, beautiful lotus here. You look at it, the lotus again, hey, there is no beauty in the lotus left. After you look at Krishna, the lotus is not beautiful. So what happens? Krishna has that mystic power to steal the beauty away. Who's beautiful? No, lotus. I was thinking it's beautiful, but it's gone. Okay, say Krishna, that palace is beautiful. You look at Krishna, look at palace. Palace is not beautiful. Where is it beautiful? It is not beautiful. Because he is Lavanya Saram. Asama Urdhvam. There is nobody equal or greater than Krishna. And that's why he's Ananya Siddhya. He is the supreme perfect. Trik Pibanti. Why these gopis are questioned? What kind of tapasya they perform? Because Trikbi with their eyes. Pibanti, they were drinking. Anusava Abhinavam. Constantly the new form of Krishna, which is Durapam. It's not very easy for us to get, to see. Even Mahavishnu had to steal the sons of Brahma to see Krishna. And Ekantadama is the only abode of three things: Yasha, Shriya, Aishwarya, of fame, opulences, and beauty. Hare Krishna. So we did go to Vraj today. And even our Mahavishnu cannot come to Vraj. What to do? So he had to call Krishna to his abode, Vaikuntha. Not you come. I have to sleep here only. Mahavishnu is in one place. But all my devotees also got your association. Very nice. All right, we'll pause here. Anyone has any questions, comments?
Krishna Prabhuji, I have a small question from yesterday's class. Could you please explain more about the difference between the leftist gopis and the rightist gopis? You were mentioning that there's two types of gopis, Radharani, and then I think you said Chandravali, but if you can explain that, because gopis, they're very dear to Lord, and I thought they're all the same.
This explanation will take lifetimes. It can go on. But the main thing is the mood of the rightist is that we are Krishna's. And the leftist mood is Krishna is ours. It's more of the possessive. That's a Vama Bhava. Possessiveness. Krishna is ours. There's a question. Could you please explain the painter, paint, and the wall analogy? Yes. Painter is Krishna. The paint is the material nature, three modes. And the equipment that is worn by the painter is Shiva, like the gloves and the painting brush. And the wall is the material universe, the creation, on which the wall, on which the painting is created. Okay. Okay, all right. Any announcements?
Yes. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We wanted to send a friendly reminder to please join Prabhuji's WhatsApp channel, His Grace Sanatana Dharma, because we will be closing our regular Hare Krishna Katha group at the end of Kartik. So if you have not done so already, please join in the WhatsApp group we shared, and I can share the link here again. Please join. This is where you'll get updates of Prabhuji's upcoming classes, any programs or special messages you want to share with us. So please join. And yes, please encourage as many individuals to join as well, your friends and families, because Kartik is the best time to learn more about the Lord, and what a better place than to start our day with Bhagavatam.
Hari Hari. Thank you, dear devotees. There's one question. I'll end with this. How do we know we are progressing and improving in bhakti and jap and sadhana? Hare Krishna. So this particular shloka, there's a shloka given in the 11th canto of Bhagavatam. This comes in the 11th canto, which says, I'll show you the verse. You can read it in detail also. You can read this. It's 11 to 42. Bhakti parushana bhavo virakti anyat prachai satrika ekakala prapadyamanasya yataśnataschus prishtishuddh apayonughasa. So this particular shloka says bhakti, performing bhakti is just like having food. Now, when will you understand you're having food? Who knows we're having food or not? We know. We get the taste. We get the nourishment. Yes. We get the energy and we get that satisfaction. So who can know best we are practicing or not? We ourselves. Yes, we ourselves. And one of the best way to know whether we are advancing, we should check our material attachments. Are they reducing? This is the first way. Virakti. That's very important. Please send the link. Oh, link is there in the chat only. It's there. I sent it. Is Shukadev Goswami a Vibhuti avatar of Lord? Yeah, why not? He's splendorous. He's able to recite Bhagavatam. Correct. He's a Vibhuti. Okay, thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. There, some of them not able to see the link, it seems. Can put it again for all.